Please be seated.
My pleasure to add my welcome to you to this 101st commencement of Ball State University. Jim Davis, will you please present yourself for the awarding of this degree? By the authority vested in me by the Board of Trustees of Ball State University, I hereby confer upon you the degree of Doctor of Letters with all the rights and privileges thereunto pertaining, and award you the diploma and testimony thereof, and present you the academic gown for this degree.
Okay. Dr. Worthen, trustees, fellow honorees, honored graduates, family, and friends. Garfield wanted to be here today, but wouldn't you know it, it's time for his post-lunch pre-nap snack right now. He's always using some excuse never to stray far from his refrigerator or his bed. I must admit, when President Worthen told me of this recognition, I was humbled because, quite frankly, I'd always assumed that honors of this nature are always reserved for individuals involved in more academic pursuits. The late Al Capp, creator of Little Abner, once told me, it takes two things to become a cartoonist. First of all, it helps to have been dropped on your head as a small child. Secondly, you must have no talent, desire, or ability to do anything useful in life. So bear in mind when I receive this recognition, you're not honoring a man for what he's retained in his mind, but rather what he's retained in his heart. Because I can say without qualification that my college experience at Ball State University provided me with all the tools to achieve not only as a cartoonist, but a businessman as well. You know, these days it seems as though some of the romanticism of the college experience has in part been replaced by the focus and the objectivity of pursuing more specific degrees to better prepare students for a vocation outside the university. When I went to Ball State, I remember it as a forum for the open exchange of ideas. I remember testing, pushing, stretching my talents as a humorist. In fact, at times I believe I did test the patience of some of the administration officials as well. But in those days, they not only encouraged us to become responsible, productive adults, but they also allowed us to be the young people that we were. Ball State was a large university in the 60s as well, but yet we all had the distinct feeling that the administration, the faculty, and the staff cared about each of us as individuals, that they supported not only obviously academic achievement as a #1 priority, but off the record, they were rather fond of spawning well-rounded individuals. While there were no specific classes to become a cartoonist at Ball State, nevertheless, the university provided me with all the tools that I needed in those days. Basically, what I'm trying to say is that as important as the degrees you're taking with you today are going to be the experiences, the memories, and the friendships you're going to be carrying with you for a lifetime. I would like to echo President Worthen's sentiments when I say that look at this experience as not your last day at Ball State, but simply the first phase of a long-term relationship with this university, because I can tell you for a fact the learning experience is just beginning. Your education is just starting. Please think of Ball State as a place that can help augment your education, either through continuing education or through other kinds of support. Do think seriously about getting involved. Come back for homecoming. Get involved with an alumni organization. Enjoy the cultural advantages of the university, whatever. Consider this a receptacle for all these fond memories. Come back and get back in touch with all the ideals you're taking with you today that made this such a great country we have today. Those are the really important things to consider, because this is a great long-term relationship that we enjoy here. And I'm not saying that you owe the university. You've worked very hard, you've earned your degrees. What I'm saying is this university has so much, much more to offer you. And as Garfield would say, have a good life. Thank you.
Congratulations to each of you. You may now wear your mortarboard tassels on the left side.